And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Or at least welcome me back to you if you never went anywhere. Welcome back to the stream to you, and welcome back to the stream for me. And alright, let's find out what we need to do next. We have our commandments to rebuild the castle. What's first? Gemma, how you doing? His Majesty speaks the truth, Violet. I am a hard-headed soldier at heart. I cannot renounce my faith any more than I could defy my king's orders. It is the fate of every citizen of Moonbrook to fight until their dying breath. Any attempt to win this war is the most abominable heresy. Everything's always heartfelt conviction and abominable heresy with you, isn't it? How about taking that stick out of your backside and using it to beat up some baddies? Maroth! Come on, dude. Maroth. Would that I could. But once one has set one's heart on a certain course, it cannot be so easily changed. I will not renounce my religion, but I will aid you in rebuilding the castle. It is a necessary evil if we are to continue this war. Poopy stick. Thank you, Nerdy. So your Twitter notification for the stream. Where did you find the slime puff puff gif? Slime puff puff gif? Oh, I just searched for Dragon Quest on Twitter's inbuilt gif search thing. I just fell over. I used that gif before when I was doing the first game as well. Enemy forces will surely attempt to interfere with the reinforcement of work. We must find a way to blunt their attacks. Hey! Told you, that's my word. I've given the matter some thought and come to the conclusion. Yes! Spike traps. One of my favourite things in this game. Except I always manage to hurt myself on them. Constantly. Monsters always attack from the east. You'd be wise to lay the spike traps in the narrow corridor east of the bell chamber. 30 should do the trick. Good. Oh, you're in London today. Nice. Alright, handful of horribly sharp spikes that can be set on the ground. Deals damage to enemies who walk over it. Hooray! Alright, spike traps. Let's see now. Spike traps, 30. Nice. Don't leave the door open, you fuckers. Go and fight. Right. They always attack from the east, she says. So where exactly am I supposed to lay them? Just along this corridor here? Wait. What happened to my spikes? Did I accidentally put them away? I did accidentally put them away. That's interesting. Going to be able to hurt myself on them this time. I could have sworn I was hurting myself on them in the last game. Maybe a bit more down anyway. Did they change that, or am I remembering wrong? I know I kept hurting myself on the thorns. One shy. Honestly, don't remember. Right, any more potatoes on the go yet? Hold it. Alright, look these up. Jibichi, how you doing? Place 30,000 in a field where monsters muster, will that deal with the problem? That's a good question, actually. I know you can kill, we did in the first game, you can kill a dragon by putting like a couple of them around, because the dragons don't actually move. They just spin in place. They just put them at their feet while they're sleeping, and they wake up and just eventually kill themselves. That happened quickly. I guess we are fighting a lot of monsters, though. Well, he is. Armor? New armor? Steel armor? No, battle axe. Ooh. Stout and steady weapon of war. Plus 74 attack. Nice. Wonder if we need steel for that. Battle axe. Yep, steel. Which we do not have unlocked yet. They fixed the spike layer. Also, I'm remembering right, it did used to hurt me. This doesn't anymore. Yeah, because that was super annoying. Especially when you're trying to place them. Yes, Moobot, I just took my break, thank you. Do I have any more slime yet to build more campfires? Sure don't. Oh well. Right, where's mission guy? Wait. Place the trap, excellent work! Those spikes will take the terrible toll on the enemy even before they get to grips with our deadly soldiers. The more of them you place, the better. Warfare is not only about charging headlong into the enemy, it's about exploiting the weakness of your foes. In this case, their own aggression. Our own soldiers are fleeter of foot than the average fiend, but fill these holes with spike traps and the invaders shall draw closer to their doom with every step. This is a merciless war-torn land, and you are a builder, not a soldier. One must use what skills one has to defend oneself. Cool. Spike traps everywhere. Another way. So again, I wonder if I should spend my materials on all the spike traps all at once, or I'm going to need them. Stop walking away from me when I want to do my quest. As you well know, our number one priority is to rebuild defenses and expand our territory. As such, I'd like you to join another room to our gradually growing castle. At present, our food source is woefully undefended. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to do it yet. So I guess there was a quest for it, and there is. The dead patch to the south must be secured. I bid you draw up a blueprint, just as you did before, and reinforce the walls around it. Potato patch blueprint. Alright, so we need a door and a bunch of blocks, which we already have. Why is it highlighting Castle Corner that's already there? I guess it shows everything, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see now. Jolly good show. This design will give us lashings of space to work and train while securing our food source. Seems you need a few more castle wall blocks. Already done. Pile of rubble to the north. Already done. Lord Jerome and I would be more than happy to escort you, Violet. You need to concentrate on gathering what materials you require. Seems you need many more blocks than the last time. If only there was some way to speed up the collection process. Oh. Now. Warhammer! Ah, we learned steel. Hooray! Seems you're ever so pleased with yourself. What tickled your fancy? Fascinating. You think you've worked out how to make a warhammer, eh? That will help you break those blocks faster? Well, I dare say it's time to put the theory into practice. Build a warhammer of yours and use it to collect all the castle wall blocks you need to finish the book. Well, I'm pretty sure I already have the blocks I need, but we'll see anyway. Alright. How about some steel? Oh, bollocks. Where's the hammer? There it is. We need 3, so we're definitely going to need more iron. There is more iron. Hopefully there's a renewable source of iron somewhere. It's already burned up those, Oops, can you do that? Ow. Leave me alone! Well, this could be a problem. Oh no, there we go. There's more out the field here. Does that hammer have an attack power of 40k? It might do against stone opponents. Little blue bloodies sitting on skulls. That doesn't bode well. No more armor out this way, but they're carrying the skulls. What do you drop, little birdies? Coal. Meat. Stop it. Ooh. Magic crystals. Excellent. There's more magic crystals over here. Can I harvest them with my regular hammer, or do I need to wait? No problem. So, whoops. No. I was right in my guesswork, in that we're learning traps and magic at the same time. Might as well gather while the sun shines, even though the sun is actually going down. You know what I mean? I need plenty of coal and stuff, I imagine. Ooh. Almost forgot these kind of puzzles existed. There were none on the prison island. At least none I found. Alright. This is why I brought a bed with me. Who's that? Oh, you swiping at me in my sleep? Cheeky. Alright. It's just a simple puzzle by the looks of things. Have to do it while under attack. Makes it a bit trickier. This. Here. This. Oops. Come here. Here. This. Here. This. Here. This. Expectation? Not met. Oh, we're missing one. Didn't see it. How did I miss that? There we go. Surely. There we go. Give me my medal. Give me. Oh, damn it. Change tool again, please. Alright, what else? Ooh. What have we here? We've got a statue. Many seeds of life. Thank you, got a statue. Come with me. Put you in the castle. Let's chow on all of these all at once. Oh. Not seeds of life. What were they? Oh, wheat seeds. Damn it. I was going to say. Seems unusual to get so many seeds of life all at once. Wheat seeds is good, though. I wonder if we get any cabbages so I can make some spaghetti. That's right, you heard me. Spaghetti and wheat make spaghetti. Cabbage and wheat make spaghetti in this game. No, it's dumb. It's just how things go. Once you get the sword back to the castle, it'll be hammer time. You bet your ass. It'll be hammer time. Ah, don't touch me. Alright, that should do for now. It's not a far trip to come if we need more. I wonder if those crystals regrow. Crows will respawn for more coal. Footprints don't last for long in this game. I like a game you can leave a nice little trail of footprints behind in snow and stuff. This makes me smile. Okie dokie. Zerp. Iron first. And puts this right here for inspiration for right now, I reckon. Beautiful. That away. There was something I could craft already with the magic stuff, wasn't there? it one of these? No. Oh, I know what it was. It was the stealth armor. Yeah, Cloak of Evasion. That was the one. Artful attire that lends its wearer a certain speediness. Defense plus 40 increases movement speed, can be dyed. So that we only lose 2 points of defense, but we do get faster and harder to detect, which is probably the smarter thing to do in this part of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and craft that. I have to give up my cool looking dragon armor, but it seems like the smarter move to make my life a little bit easier. Goodbye, dragon armor. You're so cool looking with your little dragon armor shoulders. It's the shoulder pads I like the most. Look at those things. Those little dragon epaulets. Get out of the way, fucker. Little belt too. Oh well. Boink. That doesn't look cool. I mean, that doesn't look bad. We'll dye it when we can, I think. If we can. In this stage of the game. They're cool in red, I think, to match my bow. I don't know. Ooh. How much faster am I? I think run speed's about, or walk speed's about the same. What about run? Oh, jeez. Holy moly! Whee! A Naruto run. Got my little arms back. Whee! Woo! Whee! 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 Woo! Oh, they broke the toilet. Broke the toilet. Man, that speed boost while running is significant. Pamira, how you doing, man? Is this a cool Minecraft mod? Yes. You were totally the first one to make that joke too. I'm glad you're here, because otherwise no one else would have made that reference. Yeah. Right. I guess while we're waiting for that iron to cook up, we can cook some more potatoes as well. And you also to that? Yeah. Yeah, a couple of years later, actually. Because we made the same joke on the first game as well, which was a year ago. And I think it was a year in Japan before it even launched in the English language, so... Yeah, you're at least a year and a half late on the gag. Seems about right for you, somehow. It is a super fun game. I mean, as much as it looks like Minecraft, in that it's all blocky and buildy and crafty, it has a lot more in common with a JRPG than it does with Minecraft directly. It's a JRPG inspired by some aspects of Minecraft, I think it would be fair to call it. But yeah, you got the questing, the fetch quest, the crafty stuff, and NPCs, and waves of monsters, and missions, and all that kind of RPG classic stuff. Just with a little taste of Minecrafty builderness and craftiness. I played the first game? Oh, you should give it a go, man. Both the first and second versions of this game have free demos on PlayStation and Switch. So if you're even remotely curious, give the free demo a try. And I suspect you might be sucked in, because they are super fun to play. They're written really well, they're fun to do, the progression is really even. Like, you always feel like you're making decent progress, you're never sort of stymied. It doesn't get too grindy. It doesn't feel too easy. I mean, it's a pretty easy game. It's not gonna challenge you, I don't think, too much. Some parts are harder than others, but in general, it's a reasonably easy game, as far as JRPGs go, anyway. The combat's pretty simple. But yeah, super duper worth playing, in my opinion. I loved the first one, and I was so eager for the second one to come out. Been waiting for it for ages. I hope they keep making them. Can you complete the blueprint while everything cooks? Oh, that's a good question. We're working on the blueprint too, aren't we? Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll get the steel going. And while the steel cooks, we'll work on the walls and stuff over there. Completely forgot about the potato patch. Got so distracted by the steel. Tracking down that wall hammer. Oh, speaking of which, we also have a few extra swords we could probably hand out as well. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, who wants a sword that doesn't have one? You... Yeah, you will give it a... Is there... Yeah. Swap your sword out for a better one. What about you? Yeah, you need a good one. There you go. Woolsey woolsies. Oh, and we need to clear that new thing away from that as well. So we did that. Right. Stash that, and that in the inventory. Do a bit of tidy work there. Right. Still got a fair amount to go. So let's get on those walls while that does. Don't have any more busy work to keep us busy on that. No, we need to craft a door as well. Door. Another series is different, but I've shockingly never played. Yeah, me neither. Like, Dragon Quest Builders was the first Dragon Quest game I ever played. It was back when the original games were at their height. I was just like, I'm not interested in JRPGs. When what I really meant was, I'd never give them a decent go. If I had have done at the time, I would have discovered my love for them a lot earlier, I feel like. But it wasn't until Pokemon came along that I even gave JRPGs a decent go of it. That doesn't belong there. Out of the way, you fuckers! I'm gonna do a thing here. Do not fight them on top of my wall, please. Oh. Alright. The room is secure. I think I can continue building in peace now, right? Right. Okay, let's see what the blueprint needs. We need 2 more blocks either side of the inner door. Wait, what? Where? There's no... Oh, wait. I'm confused because one of these rooms doesn't even exist on this plan. Which way around is it? It's that way. Oh, I see, because they're broken blocks up here. What are the broken ones? There it is. High five through the door. It's the way. Shut the door, you stupid fuckers! Ease. So... Does this room need to go, or should we leave this here for a future build? I don't know what's going on with this one. Leave it there for now. Get rid of this crap. In fact, might as well just finish the room up. Probably going to need it for something. A prison cell of some kind. I don't know why I did that. Probably because I changed the shape of the room. What point? You've got jail doors there, but regular door there. That doesn't make any sense. I'll put my bed here. I think it's Series E more popular than Final Fantasy Brand. Yeah, I think I'd give it a run for its money. I don't know which is more popular, but yeah, Dragon Quest, extremely popular in Japan. You will see Dragon Quest merchandise all over the place in the otaku stores. Little slime pillows and stuff. Yeah. And I'll be playing Dragon Quest XI, which is the first main series Dragon Quest game to come out on the PC, but I'm actually waiting for the Switch version to come out because that has a few new quests and an upgraded orchestral recorded score and everything. Even though I already own it on Steam, I haven't played it yet, and then they announced the Switch version. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI seems like it could be a lot of fun. Actually, you know what I haven't done? I haven't given my new Trial Pals any try yet. How does this work? Oh, there we go. How does this work? I don't know how this works exactly. It's kind of makes a shape. I'll swap the floor out though. For what do we got? Do we have any decent floor blocks yet, or we just have the regular castle blocks? I guess we just have the regular castle blocks. Let's find out when we need to craft them before we start using them up. Alright, what do we need to craft? Oh, we need marble to craft them. We haven't come across a source of marble yet, so let's not burn the castle floor blocks or castle blocks on the floor just yet. Alright. That wall seems like it's in the way. How's my metal going? I'm getting there. Actually, now that we have room, maybe I'll do another smelter as well. Start making use of this space, maybe. It's my workroom. My shit out of the king's place. We should have... yeah, we should have some steel ready to go, actually. Sweetie doolies. Multitasking! Right. Jolly good cheer, Builder. You've fully fortified our potato patch. And the room around it, too. If the rest of your repair work goes as smoothly as this, we may just be able to build up the military might we need to continue fighting for the foreseeable future. Violet, if you truly intend to face Hargon's forces in the battlefield, then there is something I think you should know. Truth is, I've had a strange feeling of late. Even with this place at peace, it feels as if there was a monster in our midst. Or perhaps someone working for them. What do you mean? Like that traitor old man Jerome was talking about? I think she means you, dude. What's all this talk of traitors? I'll admit, when Lord Jerome mentioned the idea, it rather piqued my interest too. Have you any inkling if there's any truth to the tale? Nothing of note. Forgive me. Now's the time to celebrate our freshly built fortifications, not to indulge in base rumour. Ever say this, though, Violet? Careful who you trust on the battlefield. Pay no heed to a warrior's words, only to his deeds. This is not your world, Builder. Trust no one. Not me, not even your closest friend. Bum, bum, bum. First piece of steel! Whee! Actually, second piece, wasn't it? We had one piece already. Waiting for a Switch version as well for the same reason? Yeah, definitely worth waiting for, I feel like. It's going to run worse. It'll run at 30 instead of 60 and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know if it matters for that kind of game. Certainly doesn't matter for this game. This game runs not especially well on the Switch, which is what I'm playing it on. It runs much better on the PlayStation 4. Even on the PlayStation 4, it doesn't run particularly well in some spots. But I'd much rather have this game portable. I was laying in bed doing a lot of busy work last night while watching some TV. It was fantastic. Alright, that should be enough for our hammer, right? Right. Warhammer! One of. Smacking him around with it. Smash even the sternest, stoutest stuff. What's that you've made? High five! Holy moly, that's one heck of a hammer. I bet a thing like that could smash this whole place to smithereens in no time's flat. Go on, give it a swing. This is going to be carnage. Well, actually, first, I figured you might want a new axe. Which we need one more steel ingot for. No, we need two more for. Excuse me. There we go, perfect. 1, 2. I should move the rest of my stuff down there so I don't have to come back and forth from that furnace. I'll do that after we give him his axe. He's earned it. Kind of. Zippity-doop. Come here, buddy. Share us up! Yeah. Can you get a good angle on that? No? You're not gonna. He's not gonna thank me or anything. He's just gonna take it. I mean, take it for granted. He started to take me for granted. That's what's happening here. Alright. Let's go ahead and give my new hammer sweet release. Much better. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Let's go ahead and start moving my stuff out of the king's little spot. Go ahead and put that there. Crafty table. I think we should have room for the furnace besides this if I do that there, right? Looks like we might. We'll have to wait for that to stop cooking. Speaking of which, I'm going to nick this. And hopefully we'll be able to line this wall with those eventually. So we can do a bunch of cooking at once. What else? No, the statue can stay, actually. Actually, what happens when I've picked this up if it's full? Oh, let's get the stuff back. That makes sense. Don't have room! No! Alright. Goes there. Move this. Yeah. This. There. And we'll tuck this in this corner. There we go. Yoink. I wish there was a way to automatically collect materials like there is the hearts. Hey, does the new Fire Emblem Three Houses interest you? I don't know. I don't have the money for it right now either way. I don't normally enjoy that type of turn-based strategy thing until I played Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. That sort of XCOM style battle. That was the first time I enjoyed that. So I've been thinking about giving it a go, but at the same time, money and time and other games right now, I mean, I probably won't be giving it a go immediately, but yeah. Seems cool. You know, I constantly hear good things about the Fire Emblem games, so... What's your fave game genre? Mine's survival horror. I figured it would be with a name like Silent Hill. Mine? I don't know. It depends on my mood. Most recently, I've been really enjoying this type of game. This kind of farming RPG, crafty type of stuff. There's this. Minecraft, of course, but that's less RPG. But this and My Time in Portia. And there was another game I posted to the Discord this morning called what was it called? Something? What's the name of the thing again? What was it? Legend. Which is a bit like My Time in Portia and a bit like this. Sounds like what might be worth checking out. Brawlers I've always liked as well. I like driving games from time, the arcadey driver games. I don't know if I have a particular favourite genre. Depends on the game and the mood I'm in, what I'm interested in playing. Alright, should have enough materials now to do a few more upgrades. And I went to the... I've just moved the crafting station and I already went back to the thing for it. No, this. Right. So, I have to say goodbye to my really cool Dragon's Bane sword. Bums me out, but... That's a big power upgrade right there. We'll wait until we have a lot more steel before we stock everyone out with one, I think. Because I don't know what else I'm going to need the steel for. My iron shield... No, I've still got the better shield. Alright. God, such a cool looking sword, though. Alright, put it away. So how long until you upgrade that hammer to a Dragon Hilt? Just need to upgrade the grenade launcher mode, yeah. You dashed! Good work protecting Potato Patch. Our defensive perimeter grows ever larger. It is all thanks to you. We can't stand the defensive forever. Numago, we must plan our attack, and for that we need a war room. Any war room worth its salt needs a nice big map. Ah, that's what the map's for. Cool. Must be spread out upon an emblematic table, writ large with the royal seal. Once you place that down in a room of your choosing, pop a pair of small-scale soldiers on top. Oh, they're map markers. Cool. And if you need help choosing a room, might suggest the area near the Potato Patch. I dare say it's just the right amount of space. Okay. That's... Area near the Potato Patch. Does he mean this little room he's standing next to? He might do. Why would I want a war room next to Potato Patch? I don't know. Well, get to it, girl. Every minute our base goes without a war room is another minute the monsters have advantage over us. Alright. Emblematic table. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to craft. Right. Emblematic table. And... map. And also... jewel. Jewelsies. We can't quite place it in the middle. I wanted to place it in the middle. I guess we could always move the wall. Not room enough to walk around it, but we could put it against the back wall, I guess. That's good. Zerp. Let's move this wall. Much better. Now we can move around the map and strategize. Skidoosh. 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 No? Oh, there it is. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than you expect, and you go, did I do it right? Did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. Yes, I'm fantastic, I know. Gadzooks, Violet! This is perfect. What a wonderful war room you've made. What's that? What do we need a war room for? Gadzooks, gadzooks, gadzooks again. A show, of course. The old man like me to hum and haw and stroke our builds and spend long hours deliberating nothing. Speaking of deliberations, tell me, Violet, what do you think of the most fearful thing about warfare? Is it suspicion? Betrayal? The fear that your most faithful friends may be plotting behind your back? That is why I have such terror of traitors. Argon's not just the sort of duplicitous devils to plant spies in our midst, in the hope of turning us against one another. They laugh at our suffering, our despair. Verily, the followers of Hargon are evil in car. Of course, as a disciple of the Children of Hargon, I don't believe a word of it. O great and glorious Hargon, take pity on your humble servant, for I know not what I say. Yeah, sweet, good, sweet covering. It's very smoothly done. I don't think anybody noticed. Get out of the way of the bell, please. I want to ring it. You, come here. Hello there, Violet. It's me, Zara. I don't suppose you remember me, do you? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I beg your pardon? You say you hardly know me? I'm just another soldier who came running to you when the bell rang. Yes, that's right. Oh, I'm so glad you remember me. Well then, allow me to ask you for a favour. One friend to another. First things first, it would be wonderful if you could equip our frontline fighters with weapons made from iron. Already done some of that. If you haven't enough iron to spare, I'm sure you could scavenge some from the bits of broken armor scattered around the ruins. Point out 3 people I would like to benefit from better weapons. Just forge the swords from the finest iron and hand them over. Absolutely. Oh, look, I did already. I raced ahead of that one again. I'm always doing that in this game. Anticipating the quests to come. With weapons like these, now we're really ready to rough off those rotten monsters. If you ever invent a new weapon, I'd highly recommend you make one for everyone and hand them out right away. I'm going to do that as soon as I have enough. To tell you the truth, there's another reason why I asked you to make us some new weapons. Seems someone secretly switched Warwick and Nisso's weapons for blunted practice swords. I hesitate to say it aloud, but I think there may really be an enemy spy in the castle. It gives me the shivers just thinking about it. I do so hate to distrust my sworn comrades, but I, for one, will be sleeping with one eye open from now on. I suggest you do the same. Ooh. Intrigue. Suspicion. Well then, well then, well then, well then, well then. I'm getting Minecraft vibes from the number of doors I'm here opening and closing. Oh, I'm nearly out of coal, that's why. I say, why can't I make more? Alright, what have we got? 109? Let's make 100 more of these. Spread them around. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Best not to put one there. We might need to put a door there at some excuse me, at some point. Excuse me. Ouch. Level up. Right, so many monsters. We maximise our HP here, don't we? What have I got? New thing, new thing, new thing. Full plate armor. Yes! Although, it's only plus 42 like my dragon armor was. I might keep the stealth stuff on so I can run fast. Yeah. Looks pretty horrible, but pretty beneficial. Alrighty. Let's grab that and find out what's next. I think it's time we reinforced another quarter of the castle, don't you? However, next area I have in mind will require a great deal more repairs, which means many more castle wall blocks. We're running rather low on defences already. Yes, sir, it would be belly daft of us to tear down the walls we're using to build others elsewhere. That's precisely, which is why Volunteer is going to mine some marble. Make some more. If memory serves, there was a large seam of marble near the docks. Go there and bring back 30 pieces. I'll bring back more than 30, I think. Alright, caves to the west, you say? Had a sick clashes there for a second. Watch out. Looks like we've got some visitors. Bad year of the blighters of the castle completely surrounded. Marth and I will handle these skeletons. You concentrate on getting that marble, Violet. Keep your eyes peeled for the bright white blocks, for the dark grey cracks. Snow is no substitute. Right? That'd be these then, wouldn't it? Little help? Can't see anything. One job, Marth. You have literally one job. Marble does look good though. Look at that texture. It's so pretty. How'd you get more than 30? I'm gonna make so much castle wall. How's everybody in chat doing? D-Lurk alert time. What's got you busy today? Boink. We've got 300 odd. Is 300 odd enough? 300 odd is not enough. Smush! 430? 432? 433? Is that enough? Finally, it's enough. More. Just finished off a picture of hard lemonade. So yesterday, and I'm feeling mellow. Good. We seem to have found... Oh wait, was this the... I think this was the spot they were hiding in before. I'll take that fireplace. I think we've mined out most of the biggest deposits of marble. Anything else? There's some more up there if we need it. I think we'll do with what we got. I mean, they sent us for 30. We'll come back with, what, 450? I think they'll be pleased. This rock's annoying me. Get on up out of here, you dumb rock. Amazing! Well done. I'm no expert, but I bet you we can make plenty of castle wall with that much marble. Maybe even enough to rebuild Moonbrook Castle back to its formidable fortress again. We cannot rest on our laurels just yet. The news that skeleton soldiers surround us on every side is troubling. Very troubling indeed. Charles' troops are but the vanguard of the monster's forces. There stands behind them a much larger and more powerful army. Working on my castle build suggests very nice. We switch over to more Oasis work. Yeah, I enjoy the Oasis stuff. Currently our prime objective is to break free from the siege. But should we succeed in doing so, the battles that follow will be bitterer still. Truly I resolve to defeat Hargon's army once and for all. I would urge you to appreciate just how monumental a task it will be. Alright, sure. Alright, castle wall, castle wall, castle wall. So, each piece of marble makes 10. We can make 1,000 right off the bat. And only use up half our marble. Gone for it. That should keep us in blocks for a while. Time grows short, builder. Take the marble you collected and make it castle wall blocks. Done it. I see you should start by laying out one of your famous blueprints. It's worked so well so far, I soon I need to change the winning strategy. Slim Jim, how you doing? I have an army, you have a Melroth. Ooh. Vegan. While it draws out a castle walls blueprint. Okay. Not quite as complex as I thought it was going to be a whole bunch of rooms, but it's literally just the outside bit. Probably going to let me decide what the inside bit's going to look like, isn't it? Although there's a few pre-placed doors, so maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Only one way to know. Play the game. So, we need a couple of castle corners, which we've already collected. Plenty of that. Wooden door. 2 of. Easy. Goodness, that was fast. And ambitious too. The latest design of yours is nigh on half the castle rebuilds. Yes, and with these spiffing new weapons you've equipped us with, we can give the skeletons a jolly good thrashing if they try and stop you from completing it. Marth and I will stay hot on your heels while you work, so you can concentrate on the building and leave the combat in our capable hands. You say that. All that marble into castle wall blocks is blueprint built. You may find that some sections of the walls have fared less well than others. These broken blocks aren't strong enough to be any use. Yeah, I already figured that one out, thanks. If that covers everything, I look forward to seeing this new blueprint of yours come to life. Aussies. Let's see here. We're going to need a little inventory space back. Dump those, that. Those ones. We'll put that fireplace down. Grab those. And we'll build a few doors. What's new? I think since you last dropped in, this game is new. I'm very much enjoying it. Vanquist Builders. I don't remember whether you were here for when we played the first one, but yeah, I love this game. It's every bit as good as its predecessor. Alright, so all the way around. So we can probably clear out most of this inside bit. We'll do the walls first, though. We'll have to do that. Oh, no charge this time? There's the charge. Thank you, Malroth. Did leave a gap? Did leave a gap. Smoosh. Alright, so where am I? That's that. So the next bit is the lower portion. Ouch. It's off! I've noticed with this new sword I don't do the cool forward slashy motion. With the dragon sword I had a cool little thrust. This is just this slice and dice. Much more boring animation for sword work. Right, where are we? So that one's done. Now we need a corner piece and the rest of the front-facing wall to the corner. Why didn't that make a satisfying ping sound? Oh, I see. Ouch. Malroth, one job. Literally one job. Keep me safe. Dodge and weave. Malroth, save me! Ouch. Actually starting to be a little bit fun trying to build while under attack. There's supposed to be blocks here? Looks like there might be. Nope. What is that marking for then? Nothing. Weird. Let's have another look. Where am I? Okay, so all of that needs to go. We're just going straight across to the main corner. Zombie! Bad breath zombie. Very tough bad breath zombie. I was doing nothing to him. Other way. Do we need to go here? Hard to tell. Get up and out of here. Alright. I think I should be safe. Oh, except for that guy. Right, so that section of wall in front of me just needs cleaning up a little bit right here somewhere. I was here for some of Draco's Builders. Which of one doesn't have modern talking girl? Yeah, that was the first one. Also saw a pretty rare sight. DeLorean just... Oh, you saw a DeLorean IRL? Sweet. I've never seen a stock DeLorean IRL. I've seen a movie prop DeLorean at Universal Studios. I've got a picture of me posed on it somewhere. Right, how are you getting across there? Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never seen an ordinary stock DeLorean. That wall's still not done. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Alright, now the firewall. Does that need to go up another layer? No, it doesn't. Why am I not showing up on my own map all of a sudden? Personal dream car, marks the second time I've seen one. First one was just parked outside the cinema, October 21st, 2015. It was the same guys, but I'm not sure. Ooh. Why is it personal? I mean, I get why it's a cool car because the movie reference, but as a car, I hear it's not actually that good. Doesn't drive that well, not very fast, not especially reliable. I mean, if given the opportunity to own one, I would still say yes, but I wouldn't call it my dream vehicle. Oh, what am I learning now? Steel shield. Excellent. Plus 22 defense, which I think, again, is only slightly better than my cool dragon shield, but now that I've already gotten rid of the dragon armor and the dragon sword, there's not a lot of point in keeping hold of the shield. The shield was never the coolest part of it. Alright, we'll check that out soon. How am I doing here? So, the wall in front of me, on either side of the door, and there's still one broken block over there somewhere. What the? Oh, it's inside? Right. There it is. And that should seal us, right? Yeah. Looks like we're safe to work a little more leisurely now. Good, good, good. Now, I should have, yeah, just one more block to go, which is over here somewhere. Oh, it's a snow block. I was looking for the broken one, but it's this snow block right here. There it is. I'm just in it for the looks. It is a very good looking car, there's no question. I wonder how difficult it would be to take a DeLorean and make it a good car inside as well. Like refit the interior, put a new engine in it so it actually goes fast. All that kind of stuff. Wouldn't mind doing that. Maybe turn it into an electric vehicle, actually. Not too impressed by the 1960s era Volkswagen. Yeah. I had a girlfriend once who had a classic Beetle. It was beautiful. Pure yellow. Like a really honey yellow. It was such a pretty colour. Didn't drive especially well. The engine was a bit rattly, but then again, they always were on those because they were little two-strokes, weren't they? But she kept it in good nick and everything. It was lovely to go for drives in. I miss that girl. She was lovely. Oh, there's one painted like Herbie that sits in your local drive-in theatre, plenty of parking lot. Nice. I keep waiting for them to try and remake the Herbie movies. It seems so ripe. Even if it was just like a Netflix movie or something, not necessarily a cinema release. But I feel like it's been too long since we've had a Herbie. Because the last one was, what? Like the late 90s? The last time I tried and redid Herbie, and they did it with What's-Her-Face? Was it Jennifer Love? No, it wasn't Jennifer Love Hewitt. It was... I can't remember who. I had a mate who was sort of super into it. I never saw the remake, though, I've got to admit. Like the classic ones. Alright, where's my questy do? Come here. Don't run away! I just want to be, for fuck's sake, come here. What are they all lining up for? Oh, they're lining up for the bog. Shivering for the bog. Incredible! You've done it again. Our fortifications are almost twice as expensive as before. Now with the entire area within these walls ours, you can do as you please. Cool. Build even finer facilities and draw even more soldiers to our cause. Sweet. I get a little bit of freedom now. Hooray! But I think His Majesty would appreciate if we started by moving all those beds and workstations out of his throne room. Yeah, I've already started doing that. as soon as possible, I did that. What is this? I can scarce believe my eyes. Yes, Your Majesty. It's a bog. Well, to your beautiful builder, you have made me... We should put a door on the bog, look. Just staring at it, waiting for him to finish. Indeed, all that remains is to rebuild the Great Eastern Gate, but this endeavour is not to be taken lightly. So I guess we have to upgrade to the next town level before we can do the gate thing. Listen, Violet, you hear that? Fiends approach. Is it time for another wave-based battle? Yeah, do that then. I'll do some building first. There's actually a person that's made crazy mods to DeLoreans. Oh, I'm sure there is, yeah. Probably more than one. Turning them... Oh, there's a DeLorean limo? Like a stretch limo? Monster truck. Oh, actually, I think I've seen the monster truck one. Turn a DeLorean or a 280ZX into an EV. Probably what I do. 280ZX, really? The old Datsun? Ugh. Those things are hideous from the back. You ever driven behind one of those? Fucking hideous. My mum had one. Plastic louvers on the back window. Ugh. Oh wait, no, not 280. That's the Nissan. I'm thinking of the 180Y. Ugh, whatever. But as far as cars look, I've always quite liked the, as ordinary cars, I mean. I've quite liked the Nissan Skyline. There's something about those round taillights that I've always found attractive. It's kind of iconic in their own way. Lindsay Lohan. That was the woman who was in the Herbie pick. Yeah, that's her. Lindsay friggin' Lohan. Yeah. One of my mates was super into her. I think that was the only reason. Oh, hello. We smashed the crate open. And a seed of life. Thank you very much. Yaha, indeed. I can't get a good camera angle on that. Derp-a-derp. Should probably replace those walls. Three all the way across, I think. Oops, it easy. Nope. See that stained glass window there before? There we go. That looks a bit more fortified. Cap on the roof. Sorry, a roof over the... Cap over the door is the thing I'm going for here. Get up that way. Roof over the cap. Same. Leave that bit there. Decide what we want to do with it. Billsies. Yeah, leave those broken bits there until we decide what we're going to do with that as well, I think. Got a Skyline, probably convert it to an EV as well. I don't know. Skylines have pretty good sounding engines from what I remember. I don't know whether you want to give up on that sound. Oops. Also, Nintendo was pretty not stealth. In fact, they loaded a bunch of Dragon Quest stuff to the Smash Online database. Dragon Quest stuff typically comes out set days in Japan as a tradition. Yeah, isn't that the thing that Smash is getting Dragon Quest Hero? Don't play Smash, so I don't actually care that much about that. Yeah, I think I'll come across the level here. Maybe ended at the end of that room. I'll leave this space here for the moment. I don't know what we're going to wind up doing with that. Probably take up these spikes at the moment too, because we obviously don't need these inside anymore, do we? Maybe leave them there until we're sure we're not going to be under attack. Might have some... I do have some stairs. Yeah, let's just tidy up a bit here while we're at it. Quacked crap. Yeah, so we can get up on the wall nice and easy. Like that. Some of this. There we go. Somewhere. Might as well cap this off as well. Aussies. A little bit of aesthetics. Yeah, how about the insides? Long tool. I like it won't have much inside the castle. Well, I mean, I'm assuming sooner or later there'll be a monster that will come bursting through the wall somehow. But yeah, it might just be smarter to pick them up and put them outside for now. I think at this point we could probably start using the trowel to make the floor look good as well. Now that we know how big our space is and how many blocks we have and all that kind of stuff, and we can actually make more castle blocks, which was what stopped me before. This, that, and that. Alright, shall we keep the dunny where it is? Is it in a good spot? I feel like I might want to move the door to this side. So it's accessible through the central corridor. You know what I mean? Oops. big do we want this thing to be? Skillsies. No, don't want to sit on it. No, don't want to sit on it. Just trying to change my tool. Crying out loud. Put that there. Leave that where it is. No, I think for aesthetics we might just put that on the back wall there. Tiny toilet. And let's pop another door here. We'll turn this into a bathroom. Seriously. As an Australian YouTuber calls his site Shadiversity, that would insist this castle needs articulations. Loudly, they're a separate part of real castles. Articulations, what are they? I feel like I know the word, but I can't remember what they are. Articulations. I know it's not the little spiky bits on the top of the corner pieces, because they're ramparts, right? Those little sticky uppity bits at the corners? Those are ramparts, aren't they? Or am I getting my castle terminology all fucked up? Alright, let's see if I can actually build any shower bits. Oh, doesn't seem like I can. Alright. Don't have any of my shower recipes. Well, for future reference, I'm sure we'll need to build one eventually. Okay. I might leave this area as is. Turn that into a little garden or something. How about we build off these odd blocks here? Make a bedroom. Or a dormitory, I guess. Okay, let's see here. I do have a nameplate, but not a dormitory sign, or an inn sign or whatnot. So I guess we'll just have to stick with... How many people do we have? Sorry, we've got plenty of stuff. Like 20 beds right off the bat. Should be able to fit 20 beds in. Some torches for some lighting for the moment, because I don't have any fancier lighting. Well, I do have that, but glass and... yeah, we'll use the basic lighting for now. Until we can make it fancier later. Alright, let's line the walls. Yeah, let's go. Serpy derpy derpy derp. Whoops, a daisy. Ah, screw it. We'll line all the walls. Full communal sleeping. Alright, that made it fancy. Can I place it there? Since when? Basic bedroom. Sweet. What are we doing for blocks? Yeah, we've got plenty of blocks left, so let's go ahead and start thinking about the floors. That doesn't quite fit, does it? We'll have to go there. Apparently it doesn't replace the cracked ones. That's a bit weird. Nope. Double nope. Okay, bedroom. We have to do that to make sure we get under the door, don't we? It's not doing it consistently. It's weird. Relations to the sticky up bits on the wall, the ramparts, defensive walls around the castle to prevent cavalry siege attack. Articulations are extension around the top of the wall with gaps in the floor to shoot down through. Oh, I guess I didn't know that word. So that doesn't sound like anything I was aware of. One step at a time, though, I guess. One step at a time. God damn it, I love the trowel. I wish vanilla Minecraft had a tool like this. Like the builder's wand or the trowel. Just to make mass building a bit easier and quicker. I mean, make it a late game item if you must. I feel like there needs to be something there. There we go. Why did you not change? Does it only do one material at a time? Maybe that's the weird issue I'm having. Yeah, it doesn't replace the entire area. It just does. It replaces one of the materials at a time. Interesting. Never noticed that before. Getting tired of doing that by accident. Yeah. I'm noticing the snow is not gathering on the new floor I put down. Is it gonna happen? Because I don't want it to happen. Get rid of this little bit for the moment. Yeah, we'll get rid of this cracked bit. Cool. Starting to get a nice little clean slate going here. See if we can tidy up these walls a bit too. They're a bit helter-skelter, aren't they? That didn't help. What's going on? Don't understand why that's not doing it. Oh well. Oh, I know what it is, because there's multi-level blocks underneath doing their thing. Presumably, the attacks are still going to come from the same direction. Can't see why they would change at this point. Alright, just gonna have a witness here. I'll also switch these over. I wasn't going to do this, but okay. I like these calmer bits of building. Ooh, careful of the farm there, champ. Oh, we even fancied up the room by giving it a decent floor. We'll leave this area to expand the farm into if we need to. Mike, oh, the campfire's over there. Okay. Let's get rid of these beds. Might just pick this up and put it over here to make these easier to harvest all at once. Skidoosh. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think we can start preparing a room across here. Or actually, maybe not all the way back there. Right about there-ish. What do you reckon? Change the floor. I think I changed the floor when I did that. Yeah, the floor changes when I put a wall down and then replace it or tear it back up again. Alright then. Alright then. I don't know what we're going to use that room for, but something eventually. Let's get rid of these cracked things. Doobie-doo. Nope. That's not what I intended. Alright, I think that'll do for now. I feel pretty defended. So where'd all my spikes go? Let's go chuck 140 of these out front. See how the monsters like that. Start about there, I think. Oh, hello. Got a gap here. Alright. Interesting, we're not coming under attack yet. We're outside, why aren't we being attacked? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just keep going. Chat room has gone into full lurk mode. Hope you guys are doing well. Chilling out. I'm feeling pretty chill, as you can tell. We got 50 more. I think we should be able to complete the third row, right? We have enough. We have enough. Nice. Well, apparently my super sturdy hammer is good enough for everything but that. Probably got something to do with where the gate needs to be. No, we need, yeah, need some of those evil idols. We don't know how to build those yet, but I remember them well. Alright, we got 13 left. We might as well use them up in front of this door. Yeah. Seems fierce. Ow, 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 ow. What else? I don't think I've got access to enough materials to do any kind of other room, do I? Let's see, what have I got here? Yeah, I don't know what the well's for. Right, I think we should move on with the quest and see how this raid goes, right? Oh, before I do that, another harvest. Okay, and crafting up healing. Well, and clean the inventory. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. Let's bring that bed back out, actually. Nope. One of is fine, thank you. Okie dokes. Definitely need to move these. These are in a bad spot. It's awkward. Alright, that should be plenty to get me through. Let's trigger it. Hey, Violet. How are we doing for time, actually? Cool. Hey, Violet. Seems these bony bozos are getting ready for another big assault. They're all about breaking down barriers, and they've got their eyes on yours. If you haven't already, now would be a perfect time to lay out some of those devilish spike traps. Done. Outside the eastern wall of the castle. I get the feeling this is going to be their biggest onslaught yet. What do you say, Violet? Are you ready to kick some serious coccyx? Probably. Skeleton soldiers won't be able to penetrate the outer wall, so shall we meet them in the field? To arms! Camera, stop. Oh! These guys can jump. They're trying to bash. How dare you? Who do you think you are? Glad I made those walls 3 high. Doesn't seem like I can get over 3 high, though at least I didn't. Yeah! No idea what's going on. Way too many numbers. Let me waste my charge up. No idea which numbers are mine, which numbers are theirs. Ah. Charged up my super attack and everything for nothing. Why are you sitting inside the chimney of the smeltery? You wacky little devil. And don't come back! Not that we could keep them out if they did. Those spiky-haired guys just jumped straight over the walls. No, they didn't. Ah, yes, the headhunters. That's what they call them. Fearsome warriors who bound into battle over every barrier placed before them. And if the friends continue to send headhunters against our inner sanctum, is safe no more. We must find some way to keep them at bay. Well, I think my 3-high wall worked perfectly fine, don't you? I didn't make it over. You must find a way to keep those headhunters from leaping over our walls, but how? Some sort of spiked top, I imagine. Come now, Anissa, if wisdom is what you seek, you must first speak with your king. He might suggest you fortify the walls of the castle with magical traps. That would fill the bill quite nicely, don't you think? I'm sure it would be well within Violet's capabilities. Well, I did collect a bunch of magic stones, so... Magical traps, forgive me, your majesty! But I do not believe Violet has the necessary equipment to forge such subtle devices. Too true, Anessa, too true, but hidden deep beneath this castle lies a secret storeroom, with a wizard's workbench sealed within it. Okay, what room do I have to dig through? Damn it. Would be the bedroom, wouldn't it? Break through the floorboards in the corner of the castle courtyard and the staircase to the cellar. Oh wait, floorboards, I see them. Looks like I just missed it with the bedroom. Nice. Well, Violet, you heard His Majesty. Find the floorboards, head to the corner of the courtyard and bring back that wizard's workbench. That was lucky. Look at that. Just missed it. Didn't even notice they were different material, to be honest. We should put those stairs back so I can actually get out of here. Nope. Double nope. Thank you. Can't see what I'm doing, for fuck's sake. Camera. Behave. That's all I needed. Ooh, this place is cool. I'm gonna make this my little sanctum. Bringing the workbench back. I'm gonna Bring all my shit down here. Sapphire. Sapphire, I suppose. Sapphire. Just not going to bring it back though, doesn't he? I'm going to bring it back down here after we're done. Was it? He just needed me to pick it up. Here it is. You found it! Now what we have is the wizard's workbench. We may be able to find a way to repel those hateful headhunters. With that wizard's workbench, you'll be able to make all manner of magical contraptions. And weapons too. Give your soldiers a few enchanted swords so those ghoulish get-abouts won't know what hit them. Your Majesty, if you had such a powerful artifact at hand this whole time, why would you keep it hidden away? Why else, my dear? It wouldn't do for something so powerful to fall in the hands of the enemy. They have eyes and hands everywhere, if you take my meaning. I do, Your Majesty. You're right to be cautious. Now that Violet is here, she can use it to craft a devilish device that will strike fear and lightning into the hearts of her foes, the far-famed Zap Trap. Its construction will require some magic crystals, got 'em. But I'm sure a resourceful lady like you will be able to find them somewhere around here. Done. Yoink. Alright, I guess we'll just, yeah, we can probably whack it in the corner there for now. Until I build my own little sanctum good and proper. Wait till I get better materials, I think. Alright. How many would you like me to build? Does it matter? Hello, Val, it's me, Zara, the wild guard who came running when you rang the bell, the one you don't really remember. Remember? Yes. You went to build some zap traps, but need some magic crystals to do it? Well, lucky for you, I know exactly where I already found them. Already found them. Yeah, I know. Last I saw the monsters weren't guarding the pass too tight you could break through. Yes, I know. Found them already. Let it be so, Marath and I shall escort you, Violet. We shall fight back any fiend that dares disturb you, collect the crystals. Roger that. Remind the fort while you're through search the magic crystals. Best of luck. You find a couple of baddies for me, won't you? Found the magic crystals! In a flash. That's absolutely smashing! There's Hagenauts put up front in a good fight. Is that what the birds are called? We pulled through in the end. Thanks to you, Mara. I must say, Marath, you have quite the capacity for distraction. When battle begins, you seem possessed by a monstrous energy. It leads me to wonder whose side you were truly on. Look, lady, we won, didn't we? If I knew I was going to get to dressing down afterwards, maybe I'd left you to fend for yourselves. Hey, Azimuth. Come along, you two. It's time for a celebration, not argument. Now that Violet can craft the zap traps, Moonrook is saved once more. What was these? How many? Has the right to you. Zara has the right of it. Now you have those crystals, you should think about building some zap traps. It's the finest ideas, my dear. Craft zap traps, you must imbue classical columns with the sorcerer's strength of magic crystals and the luminous energy of sapphires using a wizard's workbench. A few sapphires scrolled away in the secret storeroom. As for the classical columns, you may help yourself to those that once supported these hallowed halls. It's no time to lose, Violet. Craft 6 zap traps. 6 all. 6 all. Which I can't do because I am shy a few columns. I guess I will be tearing these ones down after all. But not with my gloves, with my hammer. Better. Oh, it's a timed crafting thing. Alright. What have I got in the way of steel to make? How is Dragon Quest Builders 2? It is great. I'm enjoying myself very much. Hey, potatoes there. Oh yeah, I need to move those. I can't get to them properly anymore. Right. Many things on the go. Also take a nap, actually. Yeah, totally love this game. Totally love this game. Interestingly, for a sequel, I think I'd put it on par with the first one. Often sequels are better or worse. This is pretty much exactly the same amount of fun, I think, as the first Dragon Quest Builders 2. I mean, they haven't changed a lot. They haven't fixed what isn't broken. But the changes they've made are all good ones. Alright. Zig Zapper traps. Where's my quest? Done. Come here. So come here. Find them. Yes, I did. What else do you want me to do? Once you have all the materials you need, use the wood builder. Yep. I'll place them in the locations I pointed out to you. Alright. Where's the locations? Oh. You want them on top of the wall, or? Looks like I'm going to have to break down the partial barrier that I put there. Can't tell exactly where you want this to be. I think. I think she wants it there. Apparently I can't place it there. That one goes there. Yeah, definitely needs to go on that level. So why couldn't I place this one here? Are the blocks in the way? Oh, it worked that time. Okay, game. You keep your secrets. Just the corner one, please. Thank you. Easy. Gently. Zap traps. Interesting. Can't reach it. Zoom. Here I am. Our defenses are complete. Excellent work, builder. Oh, these bounding borders cannot attack quickly enough. When they try and vault over the walls, the zap traps will give them a jolly good shock. These new traps reveal sound positively electric. Sterling idea, Your Majesty. Indeed, my boy. We need not stop at 6. Placing any 2 traps along the same line will summon a sorcerer's force field between them. Argon's hordes may harry us at every turn. Now we have another means to turn them back. Speaking of Hargon swords, did you hear that rumbling? Another wave already? Aussies, let's see it in action. Come at me, bros! Cool. Doesn't look like I expected it to look, but alright. Last man standing. Wave defeated, not a single sword swung. Oh. The monsters are defeated. Well done, Violet, my girl. Well done. What do you say to my zap traps? It's a rare treat to see a fiend fly face first into a wall of crackling lightning. It is the true power of magic weaponry. Such strength has run in the veins of Moonbrook royal family for generations. Why the zap trap is an invention of my own devising. You know magic, you master? I do, my dear. With the children of Hargon, I forbade my family to do so for many a long year. But now that the builder is among us, I can finally share my strength. Tell the truth, I had clean forgotten I could build such powers. Had you not rung that bell, I fear the memories would have remained locked away forever. These magic weapons are all we need for good. Are all well and good. At the end of the day, we need someone to go out there and get their hands dirty. Well, not judging on the experience we just had. Not everything can be solved by building, you know. Not if we want to bring down Hargon's pals once and for all. Be that as it may, these zap traps will keep us safe within our walls for now. And it is all thanks to Violet. Yeah. How long before one of the monsters comes along that can actually go through those, or break those, or jump through them, or whatever it is. Got some meat, though. It's nice. Come at me, bros! Come at me! It does look a little bit like inside of a toaster when it goes up, doesn't it? Except the yellow and not red. Castle's defense is stronger than ever, with stout walls and magical barrels keeping the enemy at bay. Once the main gate is rebuilt, Moonbrook Castle will be all but impenetrable. It is too laborious a task, even for a brilliant builder like you. Just why you must ring the builder's bell again. Oh, this is where the group build comes. Aussies. Remember Capitian had the gate finished in a jiffy. Arth tells me that those you have encountered on other islands have assisted you in your building work, and we of Moonbrook shall not be outdone. Perhaps the bell's resounding peal will bring even more townsfolk to the castle, boosting not only our capacity for building, but for soldiering too. Your head is clear, Violet. Gather up all your strength as a builder and ring the builder's bell. Zoop. Okay. But first, side quests, apparently. What do you want, dude? Gadzooks, woman, what are you grinning about? How do you look so pleased with yourself when you're engaged in such sinful business as building? Speaking of building, I have a favour to ask. Remember the valuable advice I gave you before? That's right, an army marches on a stomach, and if we're going to feed our soldiers properly, we're going to need a proper cookhouse. Oh, that's what I can use the other big room for. Brick barbecue! Finally! Brick barbecue. Been waiting for proper cooking materials. Brick barbecue with a chest and a well in the same room, and voila, castle kitchen is complete. Sweet! Barrier focuses the flames to make an ideal toasting temperature. Can be used to cook food. Alrighty. Zip doop. I need bonfires. I should be able to craft because I just picked up some over there. Let's make yep. Oh, wait, what did do? Wait. Do these need? These don't need. No, these do need oil, but they don't need torch. Let's make 2 for now. All right. What was the other thing? It's chests and a well, right? Yeah. Chest, well. Really happy times. Oh, I guess snow does collect on the new floors. Oh, because it wasn't actively snowing before, was it? That's the difference. Right. That in the corner, please. Thank you. And where should we put the well? So I'm trying to think about the future plan for this room, but it'll be fine there. And also need a chest. What happened to my chest? Here it is. That there. Small castle kitchen. Privy. So they still work like the other stoves. There's not a full interface, it's just placements. But does it work faster? Ooh, 3 ingredients. There. What about potatoes and steak together? Sweet. Is that all the potatoes I've got? Alright, just make the steak. Alright, dude. Aye, my rumbling tummy of the castle kitchen is just as I imagined it. With a comprehensive kitchen like this, the townspeople of Mimbrook can prepare no end of interesting meals and store them in the chest for later. And Evelyn sometimes wonder from whence the hordes of monsters who assail our walls arise. No matter how many of their number we put down, the Finnish forces send another wave against us. Strength seems exhaustible. Now we have walls to keep them at bay and forces to fight them back, but even so, I cannot help but feel anxious for the future. Any taste of favourite foodstuff has the power to calm my nerves. I trust this cookhouse will cure my cravings unless they lead to misadventure again. What do you want? What do you want cooked? No? No cooking request? Alright. Come here. Sad tidings, Violet. It seems that things have been going missing again lately. One minute my precious pet potato was in my pocket. The next, pet potato, alright. As Dashed Spies doing, I know it. And that's not all. I thought the castle would be so much safer with those zap traps in place, but the monsters outside seem to have grown more vicious and violent than ever. Fiercer fighting means worse wounds, so we'll need to... Here we go, this is the hospital bit. Medication station. A chair, first aid kit, and a crate. Seems pretty simple. If you have any glass, you can make some in the nearby sand. So make sure there's plenty here, but you might need to clear away some snow to find it. Which reminds me, I did mean to cook up a bunch of glass before, but forgot. Okay, so we need those. Those. So that was... We need a medicinal leaf for that as well, okay. That's easy enough. Got some of those growing over here. Yoink! So now I'm too hungry to work. Yoink! Some of this. And some of this. Yoink. Okay, where shall we put them? Oh, I know. Where the shower was going to be, right? Or... No, there's a little room back here as well. We can use this space. Yeah. Right, let's, pass the walls. Do I not have any doors left? This one has some doors left. I'm going inventory blind again. You know, I'll put some skulls in the medical room as well. Why wouldn't you? I feel like it should have a bed. Use a sconce for a light. Definitely going to need to craft a new door, though. Swap. Okay. Or sure I can. Watch me. Alright. Let's put a bed there. That there. These on top of... Set these. I'll place it on top of this. Alright. At the bottom of the thing then. Chest there. What am I forgetting? Is the bed messing it up? What am I forgetting? No, you're about the thing. Camera, if you'd be so kind as to zoom out so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you. Where the hell is she? Alright, I'll do it this way. Wikipedia, rooms. Where is it? Castle kitchen. Item shop, war room. Not on the list. Is she outside? No. Where's the quest giver? Education. There she is. Education station. What am I forgetting here? Come here. First aid. Oh, crate. And a chair. Crate and a chair. Did the chair. I did the little stool. Oh, there it was. It was in my inventory and all. Idiot. Hello? Hello? What are the things? The chair, right, medicine. Is there too many other things? What the hell? Oh, it has to be right next to each other. Could have told me that, game. Instead of being vague again. Jackass game. Yeah. I'm so fancy. Thank you, Violet. The medication station of a dreams can't believe my door that tremble for someone who can barely remember. I'm really glad you did. Now, when a soldier is wounded in the field, they can come here to heal their injuries, to catch their breath, and get back into the fight sooner. If a soldier should be knocked out while fighting the monsters, they won't be able to walk there by themselves. You'll have to carry them to the bed instead. It isn't falling in the field that has me frightened right now, Violet. The more I think that there might be a spy among our ranks, the more worried I become. Thought of losing my precious potato was bad enough, but now I hear rumours that a guardsman has been seen speaking with the monsters in the dead of night. Shan't tell you who I suspect, but I would warn you to stay well away from the Lord Jerome. Goodness knows that he might be hiding behind that mustache. I'll be willing to cover the treacherous traitor among us if it's the last thing I do. Careful too, Violet. Alrighty. These newfangled traps of yours are fine, Violet, but remember that. Yes. Remember that. Let's see what I cooked. Or one of the villagers steals it. I made stir fry. Nice. Violet, a better way to welcome you into the kitchen than more than a bit of gourmet cooking. Oh, there is a soldier stew. Hearty broth that warms the bones and steals the heart. Easy to prepare. Potato, meat, drop of water. You find clean water in the potato patch, scoop up some of that bottomless pot of yours and pour it into the barbecue. Oh, didn't even know they could do that. Okay, meat. So it's like the stir fry, but with water. It's a stew fry. And I have no more potatoes. Alright. Yes, we have some potatoes. There's still flowers. Alright, we'll have to wait. We're done for time. Oh, we're a little bit over time. Alright. So we will pause here. Got a decent camera angle. There we are. I'm going to take a break, make a fresh coffee, and we'll be back for another session. Rah! BRBs. In just a couple of minutes.